Whew. Well, it's finally time for this. Um, this has been a interesting year to say the least. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this has been rocky as hell. Like it's not been very. I wouldn't exactly call this good. Um, you know, this video is probably just gonna be all over the place. I mean, that's kind of just how my usual life talk videos go. They're all over the place anyway. Uh, Difference now. I'm in VR, but like I'm standing up. I can move my arms all around like that. Whether that actually make as much of a difference doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna be sitting here talking to the same old thing. But yeah, with like a lot of my thoughts. What I wanted to do with this video is sort of just go through every month and just how they went for me, and that would sort of just be the entire video. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't think of much else to do. I'll probably also depends on how I feel after doing this. I might go and do other games as well that have some sort of relation to this year and stuff like that, or just have some sort of like I have some sort of memory associated with it. But I mean, for now, this is what we're doing. Let's see. So starting in January, uh January was probably the best month, I would say. Uh, yeah, definitely. Compared to the other months, yeah, like literally the best month. Um, I was happy like the entire month. Well, okay, so I got a job at a Harris Teeter, and I lasted 2 days there before I said, nope, fuck this, and I went looking for another job. I don't think retail is my kind of job. And so now I'm working with my dad at his company as a receptionist. I'm much more better when it's technology related and not like physical work and stuff like that. I can do physical work. I'm better with technology and stuff like that. I'm not exactly built. I'm 106 pounds last time I checked. I'm not exactly built for physical work, stuff like that. So anything that makes it easier for me is better. Also, these people don't really know how to work computers, and I do. So that was a loud ass fucking notification. What? Okay. Jesus Christ, that was loud. That was. I hate this stupid fucking mouse that I got. Well, actually, it's fine. I was like, oh, my old mouse is got like, let me actually like invest some money into getting one. So I got this other Lenovo mouse. It's like a gaming mouse or whatever. And it's got like dumbass RGB colors on it that I don't like, that I turn off instantly every single time. And you can like change the DPI on it, and every single time I move my mouse, it alerts me like we've reset your DPI back to whatever the fuck it was on the little program they make you install for it. It's so stupid. Like just make the fucking mouse like just make all the mice like how they are, the old ones you can buy for like $20 at like a Staples. I just don't understand why they have to complicate all this stuff. Who do you need light up colors on your fucking mouse? Like, do you actually need that? Who? Why? Why do you need that? Nobody needs that. It's literally like the most useless fucking thing ever. But yeah. I mean, January was fine. I was happy. My relationship was going well. Everything was going well for me. And then February hit, and Uh, Jesus Christ. I got about 3 days into February happy. Actually, not even 3 days, because I wasn't happy that third day. At least not for the entire day. I got about two and maybe 3/4 of a day of happiness in February, and then it was all miserable from the rest of the month then on. Um, I've talked about this a lot, but I figured if I'm going to be going in depth with everything, on February, that is where I made my infamous post replying to one of my, at the time, thought to be friends. Um, skill issue. Personally, I would pick a better swimsuit. I don't remember it's like wear a better something about better swimsuit or something. I don't know, something along those lines. And then I put Kevin Hart going like this or whatever, you know, like that. Um, I typed that shit out really quick and put it out there, and I didn't realize that it could be taken as trauma dumping, or not trauma dumping, making fun of someone's trauma. And so I was like, oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. And despite all that, nobody believed me. Nobody believed something as simple as a misunderstanding could happen, especially through something like text. I, at the time, had no clue why there were so many people coming at my neck, but from what I know now, who I thought to be my best friend Soda at the time, he had been talking shit about me behind my back. And when this happened, him and his friends immediately took it as a way to just dogpile on me. All of this stemming because I took his girlfriend, which only happened because he was a shitty, toxic partner to them. He threw away our entire friendship over something as petty as fucking jealousy. And that fucking sucks. It's like after all that time we had built up together, you're just gonna throw it all away just over something as petty as jealousy? Grow the fuck up. Seriously. All you do is act like a fucking spoiled brat whenever you don't get anything that you want. Like, I'm a shitty partner, and my girlfriend doesn't want to stay with me. I don't know. If you didn't want me to take them, maybe you should have actually been a good partner. You know, I don't know. That's just what I think. You should try like being a good person. I mean, it's kind of funny how he stuck being friends with my ex, um, only to then stop being friends with them once my ex told him they were never going to get back together. And then suddenly, now he doesn't want to hang out with them anymore, or talk to them at all, or he starts canceling plans. It's almost like you're only being friends with them because you just wanted to get back with them. So, moral of the story is Soda's a piece of shit, and I don't give a shit about his feelings, and he can go fuck himself. Awesome. Yeah. So I made that tweet, and while trying to just calm everything down, I had a one-on-one talk with my girlfriend at the time, and even they didn't believe me. They didn't believe that it could have been a simple misunderstanding, and I didn't realize it at the time, but after a lot of thinking and just stuff from my friends and all that stuff, I sort of realized they did not have the same level of trust that I had with them. I think relationships, specifically romantic ones, friendships as well, but especially romantic ones, should be built on mutual trust in each other. And it clearly, the trust did not go, it didn't go the same ways. And that hurt a lot. It was very easy for them to just immediately turn on me and just throw me away like trash. And then talk shit about me behind my back as well. That's, I mean, when I broke up, I didn't talk shit about them, but I I guess they didn't feel the same way at all then. I just don't. I don't understand what I did wrong in that relationship to not have mutual trust. I thought I was doing everything right. I was being understanding. I never got mad at them once ever in the relationship. They would apologize all the time, and I would just tell them, "Oh no, it's fine. You don't need to apologize or anything," because they would thought they were being a bother. And it's like, you didn't trust me at all. And then the minute I made that video and I gave my actual thoughts on how I felt about the relationship, suddenly they come over acting like I hurt them. And then I called the relationship a waste of time, which I didn't say at all in the video. The video I'm referring to is the first Live Talks video that I made a couple days after the situation had happened. And yet they came in there and made it act like they were the victim in that situation, and I was just like beating down on them. And what did I do? I apologized, and I backtracked, and I made an apology video to that video because I didn't want to make them mad again, and because I didn't want to hurt them at all. I didn't really think about how I felt or anything like that. I put their feelings above mine. And I did that for pretty much all the time that I knew them. I never put myself first at all, and I didn't really care how I felt. I just went with what they did and what they wanted. The rest of February was a miserable month for me. That might have been my lowest point in my entire life. Especially after that stuff had happened that day, that was the closest I ever came to committing suicide. But instead of doing that, I called my mother. And because of that decision, I'm still here today. Whether that was a good decision or not, only time will tell. And it's what I make of my life that will decide whether that was the right choice for me to make. March was more of the same, but a lot of more. I was going through the stages of grief, so at this point I was just angry. And I decided to talk about my feelings on the entire situation on my Twitter account. What I had not known at the time is that my Twitter account was being stalked by the people from that community that I had left. Because they had put me in their server on the bounty board, which is this thing they implemented in their server to call out problematic people in their community. This started off with good intentions, but by the second person they put on there, it already turned into, I don't like this person, and I'm just going to put them up there even though they haven't done anything wrong. It happened with severely depressed Makoto Naegi, and then it happened with me. Despite there being actual pedophiles on that bounty board, I have the longest paragraph out of anybody else on there, full of made-up bullshit. Just anything that comes out of Soda's mouth. Oh shit. Yo, he's playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That game was not worth $100. Off track, but yeah, I did buy Sparking Zero when it came out. That shit was not worth it. I got caught up in the Budokai Tenkaichi hype. But yeah, that entire thing was just full of stuff which just like whatever Soda wants to put on there to make me look worse and worse and worse, putting stuff that Makoto did onto there. Because who fucking cares? Everybody's just gonna believe Soda because he's such a great person. Whatever you want to, whatever helps you sleep at night, whatever helps you sleep at night, bitch. But it's not just him that I found out was doing that. It was also Miyu, who was in relation to the December incident of DR LARP Side B, which if you want more context on that, go back and watch the third video Um, in the Life Talk series, it's where I go over the full DR LARP story and my experience with the community. Oh shit! Do I have batteries for this thing? I'll probably be done before the battery dies, so I'm just gonna have to make sure to remember to replace this. Dude, I have not actually replaced the batteries in this thing in a while. Like shit. God damn. I have the Oculus Quest 2. It's actually worked. I mean, it's worked fine. Like the controllers, they live like a long time. Probably because I don't really use this very often. But yeah, they're good. But yeah, I found out that it was also Miyu who was spreading those lies about me. Miyu was worse than Soda though. Miyu was going around telling people that me and my ex girlfriend were pedophiles, and Makoto was also collaborating on that. When confronted about it, they backed off and had no evidence once asked to provide evidence. So, not only was she stirring up false pedophile allegations against me and my ex girlfriend, but she also tried to dox me. She tried to get my docs from my ex girlfriend since they knew my address. Um, didn't work. So, yeah, I think that tells you how great of a community DR LARP is. Very, very good community of people there. Uh, real standout gentlemen, you know. At the end of March, I got into a car crash on the way home from my grandmother's after watching her dog. Um, Thankfully, nobody was hurt in that crash, um, and it all got resolved fine. Everybody was fine. My car was the only one that was totaled. It got taken to the pound, crushed, and now I have my mom's old car. Uh, I lost like one of my stickers on the back of my car. It was just a sticker for the Independent Theater House down in North Carolina. Very, very good at theater for a lot of indie kind of movies that don't really show at regular movie theaters. And it was also kind of like a pride flag kind of thing. I mean, I am pansexual. My first relationship was with a guy, so you know. But right now, the only sticker I have on my car is a boycott Israel and apartheid free Palestine sticker, because I do not support the genocide that is going on in Palestine committed by the Israeli government. But yeah, so at the end of that car crash, and when I finally got home at about 12 a.m., Bell sent me a message out of nowhere, and then Jack did as well. And he came over. He didn't come over to my house, but he was in my DMs. He had gotten kicked out of the community as well. There's going to be a running theme here. Um, blah, blah, blah. I got back together with them. I joined their friend group, and everything was hunky dory. April kind of came and went. It was a whatever month. I was focused on my schooling. I was less depressed because I had people to talk to. So it was all right. June, I had my 20th birthday, and I finally decided to actually get my shit together and start acting my age. When I was 19, I was very immature, and I was still acting like I was a really young teenager. And I finally started acting like maybe I should start acting like an actual fucking adult and stuff. And so that's what I'm doing now. Um, yeah. Anybody hurt by anything I said when I was 19? Sorry. I was really fucking immature back then. But I mean, I'm different now. Of course, again, 19-year-old people shouldn't really be expecting too much of you because it's not like when you're 19 you know everything. But people on the internet kind of treat you that way. It sucks, but it's whatever. Um, July? Did anything really happen in July? I can't really think of anything because I mean, like, I don't. What else even happened in July? I can't think of anything. I think it was just like uh just nonsense. Oh wait, no, I went to a really shitty beach trip with my dad. It was awful. We got taken to some fucking island. It was some like Bald Head Island or whatever, and it was just a shitty fucking like rich people, specifically rich white people kind of island. And we didn't even get to see the fucking fireworks because they weren't allowed on the private island. That shit sucked. I don't like going to the beach. I like going to the beach not for the water, but for the fucking culture around the small towns there. I like going to the little shops and seeing the little souvenirs. I couldn't do that on that stupid fucking island because it's just a bunch of houses. And then you can have the water. It's like I don't care about that. Ugh. I've had more than enough of the fucking ocean for my lifetime. Is my I Logitech? I understand that my DPI is 1,600. You don't have to tell me every 5 seconds, dude. Like holy shit. Um, what happened? August. Ugh. I had to start with calculus. Calculus sucked. I somehow managed to C in that class. I barely edged that out. That shit was close. That was like a photo finish kind of thing. But January, dude, I'm actually forgetting. I completely forgot May. What even happened in May? I don't even remember. I forgot May existed. I could, I, I completely forgot May exist. Something happened in May. Something happened. I think, dude. I don't remember. I don't remember anything about May. I think I think that shit just didn't exist. Um, What comes after August? Is it September or September, October, November, December? Okay, so September. Boring, don't care. October, here's where the big shit happened. Um my ex-girlfriend after March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months of not talking. Randomly comes into my Twitter DMs and makes this long thing apologizing to me out of nowhere. I freaked the fuck out. Most of my misery throughout the entire year had been losing them because I was still very, very much in love with them. Even now, I still have some feelings for them, but it's complicated. It's very complicated. Even I don't fully understand it myself. It's a huge mess. But they came back and things led into next and we were talking on Discord again. And about a week into it, I made a move to try and get back together. And while they did have feelings, they were too busy for a relationship. And I said that was fine. Uh, and that, and they still wanted to talk with me and stuff. And so we continued talking all through October and November, but not December. Throughout the entire time that they had come back into my life, my anxiety had come back in full force. I was having more small panic attacks. I was just stressed all the time. I started having nightmares every single day, and the stress was fucking overwhelming. I just kept overthinking so many things. Like, oh, maybe I'm bothering them. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. But I mean, like, maybe I stopped talking to them for a little bit because people were like, "Oh, don't just be like, don't just be like." I read some shit about like situationships. I had no idea what the fuck that was, and people were talking about getting stuck in that shit for like years, and I was like, "Oh God, I don't want that to be me." And my friends and everybody would be like, everybody's like, "Don't be the only one starting every single conversation." And so when I stopped starting the conversations, no, nothing had, no talking happened. And so I was like, oh, I think I was just being a bother. And so I just unfriended them and tried to move on. But 2 days after I unfriended them, they sent me a message asking why. And then the same thing sort of repeated again. Got back to talking. I was in my little fucking honeymoon phase or whatever. And then I kept getting those bad thoughts over and over and over and over again. And it came to a point to where I said, this isn't healthy. This isn't worth it. This needs to stop. And I stopped it by just blocking them on Discord. They later came into my Twitter DMs asking what's happened and stuff. And I explained everything to them. And I ended it by saying, please just leave me alone. They understood. They said they enjoyed our time talking, and they said goodbye. This was probably one of the first, like, adult kind of decisions I've made in my life without any sort of outside help from anybody. I could have, at that second time, when they came to my Twitter DMs, just explained it off as some random stress anxiety bullshit and started talking with them again. But I decided to put a stop to it. And I ended it. That's probably the last time I'm ever going to see or talk to this person ever again. And it feels weird. It's like I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I couldn't deal with all the stress and everything and why I was having these thoughts. And I ran away. I didn't try to put in any effort to try and figure this shit out. I gave up and I ran away. There probably could have been something better for me to do in that kind of situation, but instead I just blocked off all communication with somebody and ran away from my problems. I don't know whether that was a good decision or not. I don't know. It's a decision I made all on my own, and I guess only time will tell if I'm actually good with making these kind of decisions. It just feels weird. This person just felt like a huge part of my life, and then now just being like this, where it's just over. It's officially over. It's done. I'm never gonna see or talk to this person ever again, and that's kind of weird to think about. Because at least with the other points, it was like they probably would contact you at some point, and they did, but now it's over. And I'm just left with my decision that I made. But I'm hoping it was the right one. I hope I can at least make one right decision for once. I just want to do something right in my life for once. And not just disappoint people all the time. But that's just how it is. But you know what? It's fine. This year, I can just put it all behind me. I don't have to deal with this anymore. This all happened last year. For all I can live with myself now. And oh my god, if you tell me one more time that my DPI is 1,600, I know my mouse DPI is 1,600. Can I have a moment, please? I'm sorry. Can I have a moment to myself for once? Is that so much to ask for? Okay? Like, holy shit. God damn. I can't even end this. What? Who fucking cares? Just who fucking cares? New year, new me, baby. Yeah. New Year's resolution. Draw every single day because holy fuck. I have been lacking with my art. And I gotta lock in. I gotta draw Hajime and Mikan kissing. That was the whole fucking point. I started this drawing journey anyway. I can't give up on it now. Not after everything I've fucking done. Not after everything. Everything. Oh yeah, and I'm social work stuff, right? What's wrong with my fucking tie? Social work stuff. I'm still doing good on that social work stuff. I aced those fucking classes. It was easy as shit. I'm just really like I didn't have to study for any of the tests. It's just natural. I'm really fucking good at this social work stuff. So I finally found my job. I think. I hopefully. Yeah. This guy. This guy. Hopefully. Hopefully. Um, Going into my next semester, no more math classes. I think it's like all social work classes. I think one of them is the critical thinking class. There's some, I don't, like 3 social work classes or whatever. Oh, and I made sure it's all online. God damn it, Parker. These niggas have been playing 0K like all the fucking time. Max is making like 0K the movie. He wants me to react to it on my channel. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's the next video. Spoiler alert. The movie's not out yet. So, I mean, I can't fucking react to it yet. You're going to have to fucking wait. You fucking... God damn it, my fucking tie. My fucking tie. Yeah, it's like 3 social work classes, and then it's like it's just a class that like studies sort of like the history and culture around Black women, which is very cool. I want to know more about Black culture. I know enough about Black culture and stuff. I mean, I'm literally Black. My family's Black. Of course, my dad's he's a cracker or whatever. Like, he's 100% cracker. So is everybody else on that side of the family. I don't really fuck with that side of the family too much, because they kind of a bunch of conservative loonies. My mom's family, though, whew, that's the good family. Uncle Terrence, that fish sandwich, my God, that fish sandwich. No one is out grilling Uncle Terrence. You are never, ever, ever going to outgrill Uncle Terrence. He just wins. What can I say? What can I say? He's just the best at what he does. He's also like a Twitch streamer, which is really funny. That's what I found out. Dude, that nigga has a PS5. It was crazy. Like, what? I ain't never seen one of those in the wild. My phone just fucking went off? What the hell is happening? It's like blurring my vision. Oh, right, this thing is gonna die soon or something. Yes. So, getting more into Black women's culture and stuff, which I do know quite a bit about from FD Signifier. His videos are really, really great. He's got a lot of videos about sort of like Black culture and stuff. Great watch if you're Black. If you're white, I guess you could still watch it, but it's not really made for you. You know, just keep over there. You know. But it's crazy how much Black women are disrespected in like the Black community. It's like, what? I don't understand it. It is fucking absurd. But yeah, you know, I'm kind of cheating with this video because it's not actually, it's not even like, it's December 30th. But you know, YouTube takes for, can someone help me? What, can you even get the height? Yeah, but you know, YouTube takes forever to upload things. I should have done it in this fucking mirror. This makes way more sense. Why did I do it in that one? Whatever. It's so funny because my thumbnail's gonna have worst year of my life, but I'm like, it's I don't know. I kind of just go with the flow of things. It is what it is. Oh well. You guys like Tyler the Creator? Yeah, I'm a huge Tyler fan, by the way. In the description, I'm gonna have a music, just a song that's gonna represent each month and how it was for me. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Ow, God, why did I fucking do that? But yeah, Happy New Year. What you want me to? I don't. I can do anything. Y'all should check out FKJ. He's actually really fucking good. I got into him because of this. Map. Like, he is so fucking talented. God, I could talk about music forever, but I gotta stop.
What happened to my tie?
I gotta stop. I gotta stop talking because this controller is probably just gonna like croak on me or whatever. I'm holding it just like one hand. But yeah, bye. I I have to like reach down and like press the gotta like press the thing, like the button on my computer. You know, I gotta like do that. You can't see my eyes. Just imagine I'm like waving or something. Or